Hey everybody, my name's Grant and this is my 1990 BMW 325i. Welcome to a new series where I'm going to be showing you all the work that goes into rebuilding this car. I've had this car for over 2 years now and it has seen some serious progress, but it still has a long way to go. So throughout this series, I'll be here to tell you the story, fill in the gaps, and show you the processes that go into rebuilding this BMW. So let's go back to Saturday, April 24th, 2021. I woke up that morning and did my typical search for BMWs in my area. And once I clicked go, the first posting that pulled up was for a 1990 BMW 325i. It's a 5-speed manual, a 2-door coupe, and it was listed for $2,500. When I opened the listing, it said that it had been posted for 0 seconds, which means that I was the first one that actually saw the listing. So I immediately called the seller and he didn't answer. So I shot him a text, waited a little bit, and I got a response, got an address, and my dad and I took the wagon and we were on our way to go look at this thing. So we finally got to the guy's place and we pull up and we see this ratty, half pink, half red, ugly little BMW sitting in his driveway. So we met with the owner, talked about the car, learned about its history, where it came from, how he got it, and we eventually took it on a test drive. Both of the seat backs were broken, the car was a mess, it was filthy inside, and it really didn't drive very well. But we drove it back, I negotiated with the guy, I asked him if he'd take $2,200, to which he replied yes. I didn't think he would take it, but $2,200 was the deal, and I shot him over some Venmos to pay for the car, and my dad jumped in, drove it home, and I followed him in the wagon. So once we get the car home, I immediately began sourcing parts because I knew that I wanted to get this thing going as quickly as possible. So 3 days after buying the car, I found a local guy that was selling some black comfort seats, both the 2 fronts and the rear bench, and they were in pristine condition. So I picked those up for $300 for all of it. And I immediately pulled out the old ones, cleaned up the car, and put in the new seats. Now I actually filmed a video detailing the E30 as well as installing those new seats, and I'll put those videos in the description so you can watch those. After the detail, I posted another video of doing an exterior paint restoration on this car. This car's exterior was in awful condition. It was half pink, half red, clear coat failing, scratches, anything that you could imagine that would be bad to happen to paint, it happened on this car. So the story behind the half pink car was that the owner got in a little fender bender up front, and the shop that did the work actually resprayed the whole front end and resprayed it with color and clear. The rest of the car was originally painted in single stage paint, which means that it has no clear coat on it. And after 30-something years, all that paint oxidized, turned it pink. The stuff that had gotten painted from the doors forward stayed kind of red, and then the rest of it turned pink. So after a few days of polishing, the car finally looked good from about 10 yards away, but still not great. Shortly after that, I got the car registered and titled and enjoyed it for the summer as much as I could. I did my first burnouts in it, I learned how to drive manual in it. And of course, instead of actually doing any serious work on the car, I decided to invest in a sound system. So that's where I'll leave it for here in the first episode. In the next episode, you'll see some more work being done on the car, a sound system install, as well as some basic maintenance upgrades just to keep this car moving along. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. There's a ton more E30 content coming. I've got hours of footage on the work that I've done on this car so far, and I'm just now getting to pulling it together and making these videos for you guys. So thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.